Lucas County lost many people to COVID in 2020, but there was another killer that wasn't getting as many headlines. Nearly 350 people in Lucas County died from drug overdoses that year.
Yeah, it was the height of the opioid epidemic, and Ohio was in the heart of the crisis. And now our 11 Investigates team has learned that although the numbers are better, there is still a serious battle being waged in our communities.
Lead investigator Brian Duggar takes a look at the faces of the drug epidemic.
The numbers tell a story of progress. In Lucas County, 223 people died from overdoses in 2024, down 28% from the year before. Fentanyl-related deaths dropped even more dramatically, 41%. And through this September, there have been 65 overdose deaths in Lucas County, a major drop from recent years.
2-3 years ago, we were in double digits. We were anywhere between 12 and 20 deaths a month. Now we're seeing 7, 8 a month.
And behind these numbers are real people fighting for their lives every day. People like Samantha McFarland, who knows exactly how close she came to becoming one of those statistics.
It was a Vicodin, and I remember that day like yesterday. I was in the back seat of a car with friends, and I just remember thinking to myself, I wonder when it's gonna kick in.
Her addiction spiraled quickly. She began crossing off what she calls her list of nevers.
I come from a good family and a good city and a good school, whatever. And then each time that I would go back out or relapse, I would cross off one of those nevers. I'll never steal, I'll never use a needle, I'll never do heroin.
Her lowest moment came with her young son in the car. An overdose she doesn't even remember.
Getting the drugs with my son in the backseat, went to this extremely unsafe place with the most precious thing I have to the house. I got the drugs over off the Greenbelt area, and memory stops there. I did the drugs there, and I was woken up on Sylvania Avenue.
That's where Deputy Sean McMahon and the Lucas County Sheriff's Drug Abuse Response Team, known as DART, entered her life and changed her life.
I think that it's just her determination and drive. I think she finally just came to a place in life where she was tired of being tired and just put her mind to it.
If that is
Mosh Steffen is the supervisor of injury prevention at the Lucas County Health Department. She says Narcan and other assistance the agency provides is bringing down deaths, but she isn't declaring victory.
Is this a true decrease because the problem's starting to become solved, or we're working towards solutions, or is this a decrease because this is what normal would look like from pre-COVID-19 days? We know a lot of things that we do are working, but we know there's a lot of work left to be done.
When you have somebody who goes...
Now, Lieutenant Reed says the key to continued progress is keeping people alive long enough to find recovery.
Our job is not to determine whether this person has decided to check out or not. Our job is to keep them living long enough for them to make those appropriate decisions or change a lifestyle so that they can have a fruitful and happy, healthy life.
The maps tell a story Reed knows all too well. Addiction doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your income, your race, or where you live. It's a reality that hit devastatingly close to home for Lieutenant Rogers.
December 6, 2021 will be a night that I will never forget. I received a phone call from my daughter's grandmother that her mother had passed away from the fentanyl overdose. And that's what I would really like to drive home, is the ripple effect. She had never overdosed prior to this. Her story started out, like so many others unfortunately, from a severe work injury and led to some substance use.
But some people are success stories. Samantha's sobriety date is August 31st, 2022.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
She now works in recovery at Vital Health, helping others find the hope she almost lost.
But I know that feeling you have right now of not feeling worthy, what worked for me was I didn't believe a lick of what I said, because I wasn't very trustworthy, so my brain didn't believe me. So if you can just do me a favor and believe me for a second and know that you are worthy.
Reporting in Toledo, this is Brian Duggar for 11 Investigates.